Alright, greetings Kiss Nation. This is going to be a Kiss topic, and today's Kiss topic is about Kiss Cruise landlocked in Vegas. And we got, it's featured 2 Kiss sets and an Ace Frehley tribute, which, that's really cool. I like the fact that they're going to have like an Ace Frehley tribute, along with, Kiss's acoustic and electric sets. So let's get into the article and see what there is. Kiss are bringing back Kiss Cruise Landlocked in Vegas 2026. The event took the place of the band's long-running annual cruise last year and will return this November with 2 unmasked sets from Kiss, as well as an all-star tribute to the late Ace Frehley. And I gotta say, that's really cool that there's going to be a tribute to Ace. Ace's band recently did a tribute show for him, and it's kind of cool to see that Ace's band is still going out there and playing. Just trying to keep Ace's name alive, which is really cool. I like that idea that Ace's band is doing that. The Kiss Extravaganza is set for November 13th through 15th at Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas. In addition to the 2 Kiss sets from Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Tom Fair, and Eric Singer, and the All-Star Ace Frehley tribute featuring guest appearances by members of Kiss, which is really cool. I wonder which members of Kiss we're going to be seeing. But are doing this all-star tribute to Ace. Other acts on the bill include Night Ranger, Bruce Kulick, awesome, Slaughter, Faster Pussycat, and more. There will be a November 12th pre-party with members of the Ace Frehley Band, as well as Enough is Enough and Beasto Blanco. I remember him being with Alice Cooper, that's really cool. Beasto Blanco is pretty cool. And throughout the weekend, there will be activities with members of Kiss and other rockers, including Q&As, artist panels, look-alike contests, karaoke, meet and greets, and more. Okay. Kind of cool they're still doing the typical Kiss crew stuff like the Q&A and the karaoke and stuff like that, and the meet and greets. That's really cool. At last year's event, Kiss performed as a full band for the first time since ending their farewell tour in December 2023, albeit unmasked. Sadly, founding guitarist Ace Frehley had died a month. Yeah, that was not good. That sucked a lot. It was kind of cool that they did a tribute to Ace, like with the candlesticks, the electric candlesticks. That was a really cool moment that Kiss did to kind of like give a nod to Ace. I like that. After suffering a fall at his home studio, in other news, Kiss are preparing to launch an Avatar show in Las Vegas in 2028. The experience is being created with Pop House, the company behind the ABBA Voyage show in London. And there's all the stuff. There's this poster. There's like all the stuff like 2 unmasked Kiss shows, Ace Frehley All-Star Tribute. I like that they're bringing back, Bruce Kulick's coming back to this whole Kiss Cruise stuff. It's really cool. Like, I don't think he's going to be playing with Kiss like he did last year. But still, just seeing Bruce back in a Kiss Cruise setting, it's really fucking cool. I like that. And some of these bands, like, Faster Pussycat, I didn't think they were still around. We got Quarantine, which is also really good. Rock and Roll Over is going to be the tribute band for this year's cruise-like stuff. That's really cool. Rock and Roll Over is a top-notch band, and I like that. Radio host Tommy London and School of Rock. All right. The free party has the Ace Frehley Band, which is really cool. Again, Beasto Blanco, who was with Alice Cooper, probably doing his own stuff now. And Rockstars of Tomorrow. Okay. Really cool lineup. And like I said, Rock and Roll Over is a top-notch band, so I'm really glad that they're getting, put on this year's festivities. Alright, so my thoughts on what Kiss is doing for this year's cruise. Landlocked in Vegas type thing. It's a cruise and stuff in every sense of the word, except not being on a ship. But this is really cool. I mean, I like that Ace's band is still going to be, active. I wasn't sure if Ace's band was still going to be active since Ace's passing, so it's kind of like, well, I don't know how they're going to work. But I was happy to see them doing like a Ace Frehley tribute show like a few days ago. That was really cool that they did that. It's also cool that they're going to be part of this year's pre-party like they were for last year's pre-party. Again, love the fact that Rock and Roll Over, the tribute band, is going to be coming to this year's cruise landlocked thing. Rock and Roll Over is a really top-notch band. I think that's what I'm thinking of. They're from Texas, the same area that the Destroyer tribute band is from. So that's really cool. And again, I love seeing that Bruce is going to come back to this cruise environment. That's really cool. But yeah, what do you guys think about this year's cruise festivities? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hope you guys will talk with next time. I'll see you around. See ya.